Is that audio to that? I'll check this now. I'm genuinely not sure. If you're wondering who I am, my name is Genkiins. You can call me Stee-ben. My name is Stee-ben, so you can call me that if you'd like. To the people who watch my channel regularly, or my regular viewers or subscribers, hi. To anyone who's coming in and joining now, welcome. I don't know where to begin this. There's a lot to go over. It's been a pretty rough week. I'm just gonna quickly check my audio. Sneaky, worst production ever. I'm just gonna quickly check. There we go. This is a live stream. I don't have the capacity to do any video editing at the moment, which is a bit rough, but we'll be right. So to friends and stuff watching, and to anyone watching, the background you're seeing right now, hi, I'm up in the top corner over there. Over there, you'd be seeing them here. It's me, and then background is city skylines. One moment, I'm just going to quickly... That's terrible. That's not what I want. Just leave it there. So, I have survived what seems to be the worst of the Australian bushfires. To give you an idea of where I live on the south coast, or southeast coast of Australia. Currently, we're the worst bushfires in Australian history have done the most damage, property and life-wise. I have friends in Victoria, dear friends, old friends, family. My parents live up in Queensland. My brother and his partner, and obviously my girlfriend and I live together. We're at her parents' house. We all live on the south coast. Here I have family in Canberra, which is the capital of the country, which is west of us about... I don't think it's that far. It's a 2-hour drive west of us. It's been pretty rough. If you remember back, if you weren't here, the last stream I did was for about 20 minutes, half an hour, I think, playing Battlefront 2, when the fires south of us, not south, they're only south by about, I think about 5-6 kilometers, just erupted. We'd been surrounded by a fire called the Currawong fire, and not to obviously give my location away, but I'll show it up to the camera because I can. So you'll have to look very closely. There's a blue dot in the middle of my phone screen. This big black area here that you're seeing, there's a little blue dot pretty much there. That's where we are. That fire is combined is nearly 1 million hectares. And that is one fire of, as you can see, this is just New South Wales today. Pretty scary stuff. I survived the 2003 Canberra firestorm. Feel free to YouTube it. That shit was scary. But I've now can say I've survived 3 firestorm attacks where I live, which is not something anyone should be proud of. But what we should be proud of as Australians to begin with are the rescue services and the RFS and the fire teams that are working tirelessly to save us. Yesterday, we had a fire about 2 kilometers south of us threatening us basically all day. It was pretty rough. It was a moment of... We'd been preparing the house for a day, essentially, just wetting the house. And the firestorm came through, which was pretty crazy. And then the wind changed to a southerly and blew all the smoke from the southern parts of the fires down south, straight up our way at about 100 kilometers an hour, which was pretty crazy. So we went without power for about 24 hours, and we didn't have any clean water for about 20 of that. So it was pretty rough. Obviously, we're in a much safer place than a lot of other places in the country at the moment. My grandmother and family live a little further south of us, but there are places in this country that need help. Not just New South Wales, South Australia, Victoria, Tasmania, Western Australia. People need your help. And so the most important thing you can do is there will be a link at the top of the description of the video. I just realized that intersection. Anyway, there'll be a link at the top of the description. It's a Facebook link. I'll try and find the web link for you so it's easier if you don't have Facebook. If you don't. Celebrities, normal people alike are donating where they think they've just tipped $25 million. Please donate. This isn't to fund any sort of corporate being. This is for people who have lost homes, who have lost animals, friends, loved ones, siblings, fathers, mothers. The closest death to us was unfortunately down at Sussex Inlet. I'm sure you can probably have a Google where that is. A man suffocated to death in his car, which was a bit rough to hear. But please, $1 will do anything. These people don't have water, don't have somewhere to sleep. There are hundreds, if not, I think now near a few thousand people camping out on the beaches where they live, because they do not have anywhere to go. They're trapped. So thankfully we have a bit of a rain front coming through, but it's not heavy. It's not really enough. Then of course there's also our farmers as well, who desperately need your help. But that's for another time. This live stream isn't going to be massively long, nor will the video, should I say. I'm just going to quickly get that chat up to the couple of people who've decided to come out and say hi. Live chat. Good game. It's gone on, man. I'm alright, man. It was pretty close. So guys, yes, feel free to follow all the links in the description of the video as well. I have a few photos that I'd love to share with you just now on my phone of what it was like for us. New Year's Eve is when the last live stream was, and then all of a sudden I had to leave very quickly. I will show you why in one moment when I find it. So, my mother-in-law came out and went, "Hey, go outside, there's a huge fire." And so this was from our front yard, just to give you an idea. That's pretty rough, hey? And then, if I can get it to play, here's a little short video of what it was like down at the waterfront where we were only about half an hour later, which was good. And then this was about an hour later out the front of our house. So you can imagine we had a pretty heavy fire front. That was about 2 hours later. So I know it's got terrible reflections. You get the point. And then yesterday, of course, we had the fires hit us again. And this was just the other direction. And then that sort of became this, which was fun. So yeah, the fires yesterday were pretty terrifying. Carl, what's going on? You're not wrong, it was very scary. So, pretty intense stuff. We did survive though, which is the more important thing. Had the helicopters going over the top. You can't even see it. Why am I trying? Yeah, bro, pretty scary stuff. Again, sorry that the live stream isn't massively long. The link will be in the top of the description. Please go and donate. 10 cents, $5, $10, $100, $1,000, 2 cents. Doesn't matter what you donate, you're helping. There are people. I'm fine. We're fine. You can see there's light in the room. Look. Can of Pepsi. We're good, aren't we? Yes. I have electricity. We only just got it back, so we're in a good position. There are people in this country that are not. There are people in this country that are... That's got a beating on it. There are people in this country that are not. Go and donate it. Donate it now. You can find the link on Facebook. It's everywhere, man. The media is covering it. Like this microphone with my beating. So live streaming will come back to normal probably in the next few days. Obviously, we're dealing with not just a fire crisis or a bushfire. We're also dealing with a humanitarian crisis where I live. So, we don't have a highway to travel up. We're kind of trapped on the coast. So, that's fun. So, I will see you guys possibly tomorrow. You'll know. So make sure you turn on your notifications. We're almost at 1,000 subs, which is... honestly, that's the coolest thing in the world to me. I'm so glad that you guys enjoy hanging out. That's the whole point of this. Genkiins to me means hanging out. It's a stupid word. It means nothing. Genkiins has always since I came up with the name, has always meant, hey, what the fuck does that mean? Which is good fun, good gaming. Thanks for coming and hanging out, man. So live streaming and content will come back to normal at some point when there isn't a fire or a beanie on my mic. Well, a beanie on my microphone. Donate. Do it. There are a lot of sad stories I could tell you. Nearly 600 million animals and wildlife across Australia have died because of these fires. Nearly 80 people or nearly 90 people have died in fire-related incidents due to the bushfires. 96% of the bushfires in Australia have been deliberately lit or started by deliberately lit fires. I think 5% of them have been naturally lit by lightning, which I think was about 6 weeks ago. So, it's not good. So, don't light fires. It's bad. Don't do it. But most importantly, look after yourselves, look after everyone. If you know someone that is in Australia and needs help or is in some sort of crisis, even just reaching out and asking them how they are, anything you can do to help is greatly appreciated. We are, like I said, in a very safe spot. We seem to be in a good position where we are, but we're just trapped. Much like a lot of the people along the eastern Australian coast, or southeastern Australian coast in New South Wales particular, and southeastern Victoria and eastern Victoria, and South Australia, particularly, and sort of southern WA as well. Not in a good position. Also, a cyclone is about to hit northern and western Australia, so keep your eyes on for donations for that, but the link will be at the top description. All the links for myself are in the description below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you for listening to my story. Now go and donate. Do it. Oh, that popped up.